Hello, my friends, Evolutionary Energy Arts family. Well, guys, remember I think it was only just a couple weeks ago, we were talking about China creating an artificial moon to put up in the sky. Well, this article right here is saying forget the artificial moon. China is developing an artificial sun. And so I first stumbled upon this on the Mirror, which is a UK site that's, a little bit incredulous, but since I've checked deeper into this, yes, this is real, and it's cited actually in many places. And so China really truly is creating an artificial moon to put up in the sky, and they are also working on what is called an artificial sun. So they are really pushing ahead with a lot of these things, and as we will look in later on today's other videos coming up, there are some that are worried they're pushing way ahead. And so, as this says, China is all about artificial celestial bodies at the moment. Just weeks after we learned the country was making a fake moon, we're learning that its Earth-based sun simulator is producing temperatures of 100 million degrees Celsius. The core of the actual sun reaches about 15 million degrees Celsius, so this artificial sun is considerably hotter. It's Get that. Did you get that? 100 million degrees Celsius is what they're getting temperatures of, where the core of the actual sun is 15 million. That's pretty impressive, and scientists believe this is around the minimum temperature needed to create conditions suitable for nuclear fusion. At 100 million degrees Celsius, it's possible to force charge deuterium and tritium particles together to get them to fuse. So usually these particles repel each other, making fusion impossible without massive internal temperatures. And this is a picture of it, which is pretty interesting. And so there are isotopes of hydrogen, and there's plenty of supply available to use. One company, Tokamak Energy, claims that it's possible to create fusion reactors for power generators by 2030. And the goal of the experimental advanced superconducting tokamak, it's codenamed EAST, is to understand nuclear fusion and one day use it as an alternative power source on Earth. So here you have China creating something that's almost 10 times the temperature of the sun, and they're putting an artificial moon up in the sky. That's something that's another project that's underway, and that artificial moon will be able to basically light up the night sky for cities. So if they put multiple up there, it's just crazy. It's wild, and it's so surreal. But massive projects and fascinating to contemplate. So I have several different spots for you to look at this, and this is the war zone, and China touts fusion progress as new details on Lockheed Martin's reactor emerge. So Lockheed Martin is also trying to do the same thing, and apparently, at this point it looks like China is leading the race. But we don't know exactly what's going on in our black ops programs. We really don't. And when I say "our," it's the military, the United States military, and we also have what some believe is the secret space program. And we know President Trump has called for, a space force. And of course, many people think when you call for it, it already exists. And we got to kind of soften the blow to let you guys know that's already out there. And so over here, there's some links. You can see Lockheed Martin now has a patent for its potentially world-changing fusion reactor. And it's really interesting. There is definitely a race going on here, like the U.S. and the Soviets had back in the 50s to get in the early 60s to get out there and get to the moon first, quote unquote. And whether that never really happened or not, there was a race going on apparently, and maybe it was all cooperation. Who knows? The reality of the world right now is so hard to determine, and so many people think they know. They know the truth, but it's all conjecture, really. And all we know is that things are rapidly changing in the world around us as we look. And so it's interesting to see this. It almost reminds me of a Nazi bell. The Nazi saucers, some of them that we saw a little bit taller, but very similar in construction. And it's interesting And these were first invented in the 50s. Ring-shaped tokamaks, such as yeast, use a powerful magnetic field to contain the reaction. See, that's part of the whole thing with the Nazi bells. Again, it's a magnetic field, and you need to use that shape to contain it. So, it makes you wonder what these are really based on. And this looks kind of legit, bringing temperatures up to 180 million degrees Fahrenheit. Pretty incredible, how they contain those type of temperatures. And so anyway, I just wanted to bring this with you. We got basically 4 articles for you to take a look at and make up your own mind on what's going on in this world around us, because these changes are just coming out at us left and right. And of course, artificial sun, sun simulator, is that what we're looking at in the sky? Has that been put there by the secret space program? Is it really up there, for one? Are these leaks, to tell us that, perhaps it is really up there? To ease the blow when they tell us that the sun, quote unquote, is dying, if that's the case, and who knows, but I think we're going to see a lot more of these leaks coming out every day. So China, artificial sun on top of artificial moon, pushing ahead, and the U.S. trying to, I guess, catch up, according to what we're reading here with Lockheed Martin having patents. But if you got patents and somebody else already has the thing going, then you're definitely lagging. But at the same time, perhaps that sun simulator was already put up here in the sky by the U.S. or by who knows who. So I look forward to your guys' comments. As always, please do thumbs up to support the channel. Go ahead and subscribe and click the bell and join our growing family and share with as many people as possible to let them know what's going on in the world and all the possibilities that we see. And we will piece together the truth ourselves, leaving your comments and whatever research you guys are doing. So as always, my friends, may you be blessed with abundant peace, love, happiness, and well-being. God bless and namaste.